Hello and welcome to the latest episode of our Lockdown Stories, a series of short videos in which I'm interviewing a selection of Kingston Liberal Synagogue members about their experiences over the last few months in lockdown and what being a member of our community has meant to them during that time. Delighted to be joined by Sandra this evening. So hi Sandra. Thank you for joining us. And can you start by telling us just a little bit about yourself and about your background as a member of KLS?
Right. Well, I can't just say about me. I've got to say, Paul and I, we got married in 1970. Unfortunately, KLS didn't have a synagogue, so we got married, which was then Streatham Liberal Synagogue. We joined KLS in 1972, and straight away we got involved with a group called the Young Marrieds, and they were sort of, I think, one step up from the youth group, and you could join till you were 40. But once you got to 40, we kept on raising it, and we did socials, we did, stuff like that, and still friends with a lot of them, today. We've got two daughters, Karen and Ruth. They both went to Cheder. Karen went on to have her bat mitzvah. Ruth went on and a Kabbalah Torah, and Ruth did her Kabbalah Torah. I also, under Charlie Baginski, did my Kabbalah Torah, which was amazing. The other thing, Paul was chairman twice, and I organised socials for a long time. I think the reason they want me, because I used to be very good at encouraging people, dare I say, to do things. And also for about 15 years, I was on the door for High Holy Days, greeting people, getting stuff for rabbis, doing this, rushing around. Very interesting seeing the other side of it, and also, and more recently, I'm still involved as part of the KIT team.
Which Keep in Touch.
I apologise. Yes, Keep in Touch group, headed by Jenny, and Renee is very much involved, obviously. Yeah. A good team.
Absolutely. Fantastic. And can you tell us a little bit about what your own personal situation during the lockdown has been and how you've been spending your time?
Right. Well, at the beginning, I assume, like everybody, found it very difficult, especially when you go into the supermarket and you're trying to get stuff and you can't. And I found that a little bit scary. Didn't last long. However, I'm very fortunate in having and enjoying my garden. It's made me have time, like I thought, to look at the plants and to appreciate nature, which is a great bonus. The other things I've been doing, I've just finished my 7th jigsaw.
Oh, wow.
I do fitness classes on Zoom, YouTube, as you know, big chatter on the phone, I have Zoom meetings with friends, walking, but the biggest highlight was after 4 months, my daughter came down with my grandchild.
Oh.
And for both Paul and I, it was amazing. And the other highlight, which of it is you guys on a Friday and Saturday, the services. I think I've only missed a couple. You're there. I know we're not in the synagogue, but it's comforting to know that at the end of the week for Shabbat, we can do something. So yes, I think. Hold on, I'm going to turn the page. I think that's what.
Okay. So you've talked about your involvement with the community by attending all of our online services or our online Shabbat services. Have you been involved? Yeah. Have you been involved in any other way in the community during the lockdown period?
Well, basically, mainly with the Keep in Touch group. I've done a lot of phone calls, and I'm now, because things have opened up, I've been meeting some of the members in their gardens or coming over here. I've been doing that. I still find it difficult to get together with a lot of people, and thought of maybe coming over and help doing some gardening with the synagogue. I'm finding I've got to get into that. But no, mainly pastoral, and just, I feel, just watching the services and taking part. And very interestingly is I've enjoyed the Kiddishim at the on the Saturday, when you can see people and
online. Yeah.
But yeah.
And what has this involvement meant to you, Sandra, over the last?
This involvement, KLS is part of our life, and being in touch with members, seeing you all guys, I can't tell you, I'm very appreciative. Just being a member, it means a lot. Knowing my community is there if I need them, knowing, and this is on record, I'll only say this once, our amazing, well, I might say it twice, our amazing rabbi is there. I'm proud of you all, how you got everything together. So that's what it means to me as a older member.
Yeah.
If
No,
that makes
absolutely.
sense. Sorry, I might be
no, thank you. That makes perfect sense. And has your relationship with your Judaism changed at all, do you think, during lockdown?
This is a difficult question to answer, because all I can say, I don't think it has. For me, and it always has been, it's about the community rather than my Judaism. My Judaism, I feel, yes, I do the services, but for me, it's more the community. I'm proud of our rabbi, of you, of Craig, of Renee, and that, if you like, I say that's what it means to me, is more of the community. I don't think it's changed. I don't know. I don't know how really to answer that question. It's a difficult one. I'm a traditionalist, I was born into the religion. I'm Jewish. Has it changed since lockdown? I can't tell you, really.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. It's a hard question.
It is, it is a hard question, because everybody that knows me and all the rabbis that know me say, religion, she's Jewish, but put her on the community side, put her on
Absolutely.
this.
Well, it's as much about the community as, isn't it, in Kate?
Absolutely. So, yes. But
what would you say you've learnt during lockdown, Sandra?
Well, it's this lockdown, weird and strange lockdown, has confirmed my belief of KLS, that it is a caring community. That is the KLS side, and having the services and Zoom and all that, that's been amazing. I speak to a lot of people. I've got more time. I think people have got more time for each other now it's been locked down. However, it's creepy as people are beginning to go out less and less. I think maybe we're going back to the old way. So in some ways, lockdown, has taught us that, don't take things for granted. Just accept things, and life's for living. Take each day as it comes, and the only, if I can say, sadness of lockdown, because everything's been positive for me, and it hurt, and it was really nice, that I've only missed 2 Pesachs in my life. and I'm 71. One was when my mum, bless her, had to go into hospital and have a gallbladder removed, and it happened to be over Payson. And the other one was this year, a home Payson. That hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt. And also because Lenny couldn't come down.
Of course, yeah.
So that was my Judaism. That was my thinking. That's what's changed of my Judaism, you know, because that's the only sad. I don't like to be negative, but that's the only thing I can actually look back and say. We always, I mean, it's a 3-line whip in my house.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
So, yes, so that's it. Really.
Okay, well, Sandra, that's been brilliant. It's been brilliant listening to you. Almost everything you're talking about is being positive, but obviously, you know, of course it's not all positive. There are downsides as well. But I think what you're talking about in terms of the strength of our community is something that I'm hearing from everyone, really. And I think it really has shown through this time. So thank you so much.
Can I listen? I've got to finish.
Of course you can.
Of course, come on, it's me. Can I just thank again? I've said it before, but just thank Rene. I mean, what he's done in his illness and to come through, well, not come. I mean, he's still, you know, he's amazing. Craig, you, the council, and everybody, please, behind the scenes, from both Paul and I. Can we thank you for being great? I might be wrong, but were we the first synagogue to go to, I don't know, to go live?
We did it pretty early on. We did it pretty.
Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're not in competition with anyone, obviously. Yeah. But the way you guys pulled it all together and the way, and I just hope and pray that we keep the Zoom, even when we're back to normal, because I think we've got to have a different way of working. We can get different members in.
Absolutely.
And if it means that some of the children can't come to Cheder, but they'll have to do it on Zoom, as long as they have a Jewish education, preferably with KLS, and we go from strength to strength, darling. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that, Sandra. Thank you for talking to us. And for those of you who are watching, stay tuned. There'll be lots more where this one came from.
Bye.